Are you thinking about moving to Florida? Well, you may have heard about the so called 6 months in a day rule. But what if I told you that's just a myth? Hi, I'm Chuck Roulette. I'm an estate and elder law planning attorney licensed to practice in both Florida and in Minnesota. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the truth about establishing Florida residency. And spoiler alert, it's not as simple as living in Florida for 6 months in a day. But before we begin, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post new videos like this one. And if you have a question, post it in the comments below and I may answer it in an upcoming video. And if you stay until the end, I'll share some resources where you can discover more. So let's start with the 6 months in a day myth. Many people think that spending 183 days in Florida automatically makes you a Florida resident. And this belief is not only false, but it could also lead to some serious tax consequences. The reality is, Florida has no such rule. It's actually the state you're leaving that wants to keep taxing you. So states like New York, California, and Minnesota use a variety of tactics to claim you as a resident, even if you've moved. So what does determine residency? Well, all states look at a combination of factors. Some of those are, do you own or lease a home in Florida? Have you updated your driver's license and vehicle registrations? Are you registered to vote in Florida? Have you moved your financial accounts and bills to your Florida address? Have you filed a declaration of domicile in the state of Florida? It's all about proving your intent to make Florida your permanent home. But here's where it gets tricky. High tax states like New York, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois don't give up easily. They're going to scrutinize your travel records, your utility bills, even your family connections. They may even audit you looking for any sign that you're still tied to your old state. So while this is not meant as an exhaustive list, here are some of the things you can do to prove residency in Florida. File a declaration of domicile. Update your driver's license and voter registration. Move your financial accounts and bills to Florida. Get involved in your new community. Update your will, trust, and estate planning documents to operate under Florida law. The goal is to cut ties with your former state and show you're committed to Florida. So take Jane and John, for example. They moved from Minnesota to Florida, but they kept their Minnesota home and continued to visit family there. When Minnesota audited them, they faced hefty tax penalties because they hadn't fully committed to Florida residency. So don't let this happen to you. If you're planning to move to Florida or want to ensure your residency is rock solid, you can visit our website at roulettelaw.com to discover more. I've also written a book, The Florida Snowbird Guide, a fast and friendly legal guide for Florida relocation and snowbirds that can help guide you through the legal requirements for establishing Florida residency. I've provided a link in the description below where you can grab your copy on Amazon, and I've also included a link where you can download a digital copy for free from my website. And if you would like to learn more about updating your estate plan as part of your move, join us in my upcoming masterclass where I'm going to be revealing the strategies I use with my private clients and their families to help them avoid probate, save on taxes, protect the money they leave for their kids in the event they get divorced, even updating their plan to make it Florida compliant, and much more. Click on the link in the description below to sign up. Establishing Florida residency and taking advantage of its weather and favorable tax climate isn't as simple as just being here more than 6 months each year. However, by following simple steps, you can ensure your move is successful. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the masterclass or an upcoming video. Be well.